We've moved to the frontier. We bought a 1-acre lot and have $10,000 to make it rich. We are back on the 1-acre farm, and our grass field is ready to cut. And you can see I've already extended this. I've already thought to myself, this is not going to be enough. So I've already extended it. I've moved my little silage pit over to this side, and I think because it takes so very long to compact silage, I'm going to have to deal with just selling chaff. So what we're going to do is we're going to mow, and then we're going to dump it, and then pick it back up and put it in our little trailer back there, and then go from there. Because I think I would rather just sell chaff than deal with the amount of labor it takes. Oh, what am I going that way for? What happened? I think we hit the mud. Oh God, we got in the mud. It's slick. Okay, there we go. We got out of it. I think I would rather sell just the chaff, because it is so terribly difficult to get the... Can I mow that? I guess it's mowing. Yeah, okay. It's so terribly difficult to get all that silage compacted with the small amount of weight that I can put on it with the vehicles that I do have. So I feel like this is probably going to be the better option for now. Just for short term, there are some business opportunities that I think are going to pop up at some point. I'm already seeing some things that I can offer to folks that may be good. Oh my God, that mud is slick. We just slid all over the place. There's already some business opportunities I'm starting to see. I've been looking around town here, and I'm starting to see some things. So in the future, kind of have a plan of what I want to work toward. But I'm not going to tell you. Just have to wait and see. For right now, though, more of the same. We're just mowing some grass with the old Amazon Profiliner, and then we're going to dump it in there as chaff. And if I can't get it to compact, we'll just sell it as chaff, because chaff sells okay too. It sells way better. It sells for a little over double what grass sells for. So it only makes sense. That is a really low spot right there in the field. You can look at see the puddle standing there. But yeah, we're gonna do something about that. But I mean, I guess we just deal with it, right? There's a little more water over here too, it looks like. So we'll just deal with it for now. I don't think it's such a big deal. Oh God, we're full and I'm still going. Turn that off. Oh my God, I don't know how much grass we just wasted. Oh jeez, that's horrible, guys. Okay, well, maybe I didn't screw up too bad. Hope I didn't waste a lot. I feel like I did, though. Like I wasted way more than I probably should have. Come on, just start dumping. Oh, God, that thing kills me. I don't know when it's going to start dumping. I gotta get used to this piece of machinery here. And we are finished. I did go clean up a little bit more over there where we left off to start with, just to fill it on up. But 3,600 liters of grass, and they do buy chaff over at the store. Of course, there's plenty of animals and stuff around. There's plenty of other farmers that have animals, I should say. So they need the chaff, so we can go sell the chaff if nothing else. But I'm going to try to crush this down into silage, because I think it would do better. So I think we get a better price for silage pretty much year-round. We could wait till the best sell price, but we don't have that option, right? So we got to do what we got to do. We got to sell it when we can. So we're going to work that out. I'm going to try to compact all this, and that will conclude our grass mowing for the day. But yeah, having the field, definitely, we get almost as much off of this little field as we do that entire area and all over by the road and everything else. So pretty good little area to have there. I think with the extended area there, we're gonna increase that probably to about the same amount. So I know it's not even close to the same size area, I don't think, in yard. It might be, but if it was well taken care of, if we had some fertilizer to put on the field, that kind of stuff, I think we'd do a lot better. But yeah, these little water holes, though, I was slipping and sliding around. I thought this was water up here. It was a lime just shining through under the grass that we threw down that doesn't do anything. All right, let me see if I can get this compacted. I'm going to get this lime picked up out of the field, too. Silage is out. I've just spent a few minutes here trying to compact this, and 3% was as far as it would go. So silage is completely out. We're going to load this chaff up, and we're going to take it and sell it. We're getting double the price of grass at the moment. I don't want to miss that. So we're going to go get what we can get out of the chaff here. And again, it's a slow go. It's not a lot, but it's going to be better than nothing. Yeah, if there was a way I could get a harvester, we'd definitely be doing some crops. But yeah, there's no cheap option for me. We got to wait. It's okay. It's fine, right? It's fine. Well, we'll get to it, I promise. We won't do a whole lot more of this boring stuff. As a matter of fact, I'm about to we'll just go sell both these loads, and then see how much money we end up with after we do. We got a few strawberries sitting over. We'll go sell those, and then we'll sell our eggs that we have, and just see where we're at, see where we land. You know, I'm curious as to how much we can get done today and how much money we can make. Last of the chaff sold, we made about 500 bucks, so not too bad. Considering we didn't spend any money on anything, all the stuff was already sitting there. $500 isn't too bad, I don't think. We still don't have enough to really purchase anything. Upgrade. I think I'm going to go right around, see if anybody needs any odd jobs done. Because I'm a pretty decent handyman. I'm not great, right? I might make it worse, but as you can see, there's some stuff around here that could use some work. So I'm going to see if there's anything that needs to be done. Maybe clearing some land, maybe doing something. I don't know. I'm just going to go see if there's anybody that needs anything so we can do some odd jobs and make some money that way. Oh, I forgot. We still got to plant the rest of our grass too. Yeah, I'm gonna get that done. A little bit of seed that we needed is in, so that's done. We do have some strawberries and eggs, like I said. We'll take those and drop them off. Let's just see how much we can get together. Hopefully we can get together enough to get us a little tractor. That would be great. And if not, then we'll figure it out, I guess. All right, strawberries and eggs are loaded up. I just brought them over here, and I've noticed, I didn't even think about this silo right here. We seem to have 31,000 liters of wheat, which is unexpected. I did not know that we had anything in this at all, but we do have some wheat that we could take and sell, and would be really good because the price of wheat right now is 500 per thousand. It goes up to 700, but we're headed toward the worst part of the year to sell. We could sell a few trailer loads of that, or truckloads even. I don't know if I could get it out of the bed of the truck if I put it in here. I'd be afraid to, but we could try it and see. But it might be an option. We don't need all of that wheat. I mean, we don't have that many chickens. They're barely going to use any feed at all. So we could get rid of some of that. I don't think it would hurt anything. I wish I'd have checked the bin earlier. I just thought, well, it's a silo sitting there. We really don't need it because we don't have any use for it. So, you know, but there is wheat in it that was left there. And I don't know if it's still good or not, but we could definitely give it a shot and see if we might be able to sell some of that, if they would take it. But I think that's probably not a terrible idea, to be honest with you. Got to sell some wheat. If it's just sitting there anyway, we might as well, right? We might as well. We're going to let this sell and see how much we get, and we'll go back and fill the bed of the truck up and see if we can dump it. I don't know if we're going to be able to get it out of the truck or not. $448 in sold products. Not too bad. Now let's go see if we can get it out of there. I don't know. I don't know how well it's going to work, if we can even get it in the truck or not. Because that thing needs a conveyor belt, or a conveyor of some sort, it will not go in the truck. But this might be short enough, we can dump it straight in here. Let's go see. Because, again, if we can get this out, this might solve some of our problems. I didn't even realize that we had that much. I didn't realize we had any wheat, honestly. I just saw the bags of chicken feed, and I thought, all right, well, that's cool. But, yeah, no, none of this is going to fit under there, is it? Oh, of course. Of course it's not going to fit under there. That would be too easy, I think. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have to get some sort of belt system to get it out. Let's see what we can find. All right, so I made a few phone calls. I talked to Oscar over here at the animal dealership to start with, because that's the one contact that I have made in town. And was asking him if he knew of anybody that needed any work done so that we could generate some income, maybe trade for something, trade our labor for, you know, something or other or whatever. But Oscar said that this road needs cleaning up, and you can see, I made the comment in the last episode that this road was really rough, and you can see that the ground is supremely unlevel, and it's just mud everywhere, all the rain and stuff that we've gotten. This needs to be smoothed out, starting from this intersection right here. Most of the way up the hill. I think he said he wants me to go, let's see, just after the turn here, creep on up. Yeah, as we start up the hill, he said it'll level out, kind of, and then go on up. And I think this is probably what he's talking about here. He said it'll level out some, and this is kind of leveled out compared to the rest of it, and then it'll turn and go up. And I think that's where we're supposed to stop. But we gotta get rid of all that dirt. But the trick was, he said he had an old tractor up here that he would let us use for it, and we could keep the dirt and sell it, and we could keep the tractor because it's an old tractor and he doesn't need any more. He's got a new one, as you can see, sitting over there. The dude's sitting over there by itself. He also said we could use the trailer set next to the Dudes. He said it had a 2-inch ball on it, so we'll be able to hook right to it. I don't know where this tractor is, though. I have to go find it. Yeah, I made comment when we picked the chickens up to him that the road was pretty rough. So the moment I asked him if he knew of anybody that needed anything done, he was like, yeah, you remember that road that was rough? You can clean that up for me. And I thought, okay, well, that's a good idea. Yeah, that does hook up nicely. Sweet. Let's just go ahead and hook the cables up. There we go. Okay. Make sure it all works. Oh, we don't have access. Okay. Well, we can dump it, but don't have access. Can't dump it here. And he said the tractor was in the barn, but I don't see it. Wait, I see a tire back there, I think. Okay. What kind of tractor is back here? Looks like an old Massey. It's an old Massey Ferguson FE35. It's already got the bucket on it. It's got a little weight on the back. I mean, this would be a huge help around the farm. Being able to scoop up, what do you think this thing holds? 1,000 liters at a time, probably? I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, I like it. All right. Well, let's test drive it here. See if we're gonna agree to this deal or not. Everything seems to be in working order. The bucket raises and lowers. All the hydraulics work on it. Seems to be in pretty good shape. A little bit of an upgrade for us for just cleaning up a road, and I say just cleaning up a road. That trailer apparently will hold 8,000 liters, and this bucket only holds 1,000 liters. And you can see how much road we have to clear. Starting right, I think he said just before the turn it comes uphill. So somewhere right in this area is all. He said he'll take care of the rest of that. So right here is where we're going to stop. But that is a lot of road to clean up, and I think we're going to start down here. The good thing is, I did also talk to one of the other farmers in the area that wants to buy the dirt, so that's good. We have a place just down the road here we can sell to and sell the dirt to them, so that's going to be nice. But this is a lot to clean up. There's a lot of dirt on this road, a lot of mud. So at least we have a place to go sell it, so that's good. I'm going to get everything kind of down here and ready to go, and then we'll get started working on it, and we'll see the progress. I'll show you what it looks like when we get started. I think it's going to be pretty interesting to do here, but yeah, let me get the truck down, and then we'll get started on this. All right, let's see how bad this is. We'll get a couple loads in, and then I'll kind of show you our progress as we go along. Likely is going to take me quite some time to get this done. So, well, he said the intersection. There we go. That's what he meant right there, I guess. Oh, that is going to be heavy, isn't it? Yeah, this weight on the back is not quite built well enough for this, but we're going to try and see if we can pick this up without flipping the tractor over. Just ease up. Oh, easy. Easy there, guy. Okay. Just get that in there now. That's about as high as we can dump, too. Which is perfect. That's perfect height right there. All right. Well, there we go. First load in. And again, this is going to be... we're going to clean it off as much as we can clean it off, but I don't know how well this is going to go. And as you can see, it's going to take us quite a long time to get this done. But it is cleaning up nicely. Some of the mud is getting gone here. I'm going to try to make us a nice little area to go to, drive up to the animal farm. I think he's going to be pleased with it too, because people will be able to access it a little bit better, you know. So I think that's the key thing here, is people being able to get to it. This is like my fourth load. We're making some progress, which is really nice. All right, we just got one more load to go before the trailer's filled the first time here. And you can see we've actually made some progress. It doesn't seem like we've done a lot. But when you start seeing that clear out right there is when you know you're in good shape. And we're starting to see some wood and stuff underneath that I didn't even know was there. Again, all this rain we've had just kind of covering everything up. So this is working really nicely. Let's go sell our first load here and see how it goes. I'll show you the sell spot. It's right down here. I think her name is Mia. I think she owns the fields right next to our place. So, he told me that there was another person in town that was looking to buy a bunch of dirt, which is good because we have a bunch of dirt to sell now. There he is again. No, don't run under the... Hopefully he lived. He ran right under the tires. right here, I guess. Yeah, here we go. River Rock Estate. Okay. Yeah, this is God, this is really bumpy. They need the mud cleaned out of this place too. You see how bumpy that is? That is a lot. I mean, that is a lot. All right, let's see how we do for our first load here. $739. Nice, I'll take it. Again, it doesn't seem like a lot. It doesn't seem like a lot until you start thinking about the fact that we're probably gonna have 100 loads of this. So, oh, easy truck. All right, there is load number 2. And you can see we've actually cleared up a bunch of this, and it hasn't taken too very long. So we're in pretty decent shape here. I think this is going to be fun. We're quite a few loads in. You can see we're making some serious progress down the road there. It's going pretty well, I think. And like I said, this is going to take quite a while. Oh, and it's starting to rain. That's going to make the mud so much worse. But I mean, this is going to be bad. But we're making progress. Well, you can see how thick this mud is on this road. Again, getting down to the hard stuff is pretty nice. But it is taking quite some time to do. But you can see the progress too. I parked the trailer just at the edge of where we started, and we've gone about a trailer and a half length down the road there just for one load. So we're making progress. It's slow, but we're doing it. And I just felt like this is the best deal we could have gotten. Now we could have called around and gotten probably something else, but we're getting a tractor out of this, and the tractor is the big thing. The extra money and stuff is great from the dirt sale, but the tractor is great too, and using it for the job is even better. So super happy that the barter system is alive and well in the Frontier, because I feel like we're going to use this barter system a lot more doing jobs for people and trying to pick up equipment or just getting paid for it. But yeah, I think this is going to come in handy quite a bit. I think that's already full right there. We're still sliding around on this road. It's still very soft, but this is working so far. Another load in, and we're down just about to the bottom of the hill where it starts to go up, which is super nice because that means we're making some real progress here. Just trying to back out of here. I've just been pulling the truck down next to it because it's easier than trying to run the tractor all the way back up the hill. The tractor's got, I mean, it's not a newer tractor. It doesn't have a whole lot of horsepower, so we got to be, got to be selective on what we're trying to do with it. But this is working pretty nicely. You can see the progress we've made. We've done really well here, I think. We're all the way down there. You can barely see the tractor from here. We're so far down right now, so that's really nice. We're making some good progress. It's just taking a lot of time. It's what is it, 7:30 right now? So I figure sundown, we'll call it. We'll call it a day. Come back tomorrow, work on it some more. Like it's 8:30. We are going probably to go ahead and turn in for the night. It's been a long day. We've made a lot of progress, though. We've made it down to the bottom of the hill. I knew this was not going to be an easy job, and the guy drives a hard bargain, but we've made quite a bit of money. We're about to cross the 10,000 mark, so we've made about $7,500 today. And again, the long term is we're getting a tractor out of the deal, so that's good. I keep saying that because it's a huge step forward for our little 1 acre farm. Now again, I don't need anything big. We're not doing a whole lot of stuff, but to have, and to have a tractor with a bucket on it's going to make our life easier tremendously, I think. Having a tractor in general is going to make our life easier. So we'll see what other work people come up with when we get done with this job, but I think for now, we'll go ahead and just dump this, and then we will turn in for the night and get back at it tomorrow. This is going to be a lengthy process. We will check the chickens and the strawberries and all that kind of stuff too, though, just to make sure of everything getting done like it's supposed to. You can almost see the trailer out of the rear view there. Let that guy go too. Yeah, nothing else coming. We should be good. Yeah, we're just going to drive on back to the house, and we'll check our chickens and strawberries and stuff in the morning, and then we'll get back to it, I guess. Man, this field road between our house. So the woman we're selling the dirt to owns this land right here, technically, because our farm is right there. She owns this land too. I need to ask her about cleaning this road up because this one is really muddy as well. You can just see how bad it is. Check out the skyline view from here. The cranes, the city off in the distance. Oh, that looks fantastic, doesn't it? Property maintenance is only $186. That's not too bad. Let's see how the chickens are doing. 33 eggs. They have 600 feed. Let's go ahead and put some more feed in there for them. Just make sure we feed them daily. That way they don't run out of feed. I know they're not going anywhere anytime soon. How many chickens do we have by chance? 16. What? When did we have more? Oh, wow. Okay. 0 months old. We just had some chickens, apparently. That's fantastic news. Yeah, that's fantastic news. It's really good. I'm happy about that. We got more chickens. That means more eggs per day then. It also means more feed per day. But we do have the silo there with some wheat in it. I'm just going to have to figure out how to get them out and how much money I'm going to spend to get the wheat out of there. Grass looks like it is growing. % fertilized. This stuff is, I mean, it all needs lime. It needs fertilized, all that kind of stuff. But we're not super concerned with it. All this is looking good. Let's go check the greenhouse. Make sure we don't need water right away. If we can get by another month without putting water in it, that'd be great. Oh, yeah, 2,900. We got plenty. No pallets sitting out, so we are good to go. Let's go get back to it. I reckon thing around our farm's looking good. But, yeah, if you couldn't see it on the way in last night, let's check this out this morning. This little road right here. This is also a field road for our place. It does come around to us. So I'm curious to know if we could talk her into letting us clean this up, because this is really muddy out here. This is looking pretty good. We're actually in the flat bottom here, about to start up the hill, and we've only got to go to where it tops right there and starts to turn. So we've got about as much left as we've done so far, which is pretty good. That means we're going to end up with about 18 grand or so. I thought 10 or 12 at max, but this is a pretty good time. This is good. Heck yeah. All right, let's go sell another load. We are just about to the end of this, and it is late day. It is 8 o'clock, and I'm gonna leave my lights on. This is as far as we need to go to. It's right here. He said after it flattens out a bit, and then the curve, right? Yep, this is it right here. We got one more load to do, I think. Possibly two, but yeah, we're getting there. Let's go ahead and turn some lights on here. I want to get this done today, though. I don't want to be any longer than I have to. But you see the money we've made. Holy crap, have we made some money doing this. Honestly, I expected around 15,000. I didn't think there was this much dirt to move. I didn't think there was this much dirt to sell. We have done really, really nicely with this. This should set us up pretty nicely for about anything we want to do immediately here, so this should be good. I'm going to try to work something out with Mia on cleaning up our field road, and see if she's got anything to trade or just, you know, what she's willing to pay us to do it. Something to trade would actually be better at the moment, because I could probably trade labor for equipment cheaper than I could buy equipment. You know what I mean? So I think that's what I'm going to shoot for. I'm going to get this done and then head back to the house. And I'll see you in the morning, because it is super, super dark out right now. It's a new day. I am so glad to be done with that. 61 eggs. Get the chickens some feed. There we go. We're just going to sling that other bag around there. No problem. We got it. Put it back where it was. The truck is really dirty. It's got covered in mud there. Grass is starting to grow. It's looking good, but sadly, we're going to do away with all this, because I'm going to go a different direction, I think. Don't know exactly how I'm going to go. Oh, these lights are still on. That's probably not good. Let's turn those off. There we go. All right. We got ourselves a little tractor. I don't know what we can do with it. I mean, we can put forks on the front so we can move stuff around that way if we wanted to. And I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do with it. We have this little 1 acre plot of land, but it will help to pick stuff up, move stuff around. So that's great. Not that we need help moving strawberries around by any means, but in the future, maybe. Also, if we get an auger for this thing, we can get this wheat out of here, and that would be great. Again, we could sell that too. What I want to do, though, is I want to put down an open-air garden, I think. I don't know if that's the direction I want to go, but I'm thinking that's what I want to do. So something like this. And you see how big this thing is, right? I mean, it's fairly large. If I put one here, and then one here, there's just no way to get... No good way to get in there, is there? We do this and this. Maybe that works. Put one over there. I don't know if this is what I want to do or not. We do these guys, right? These are smaller, and they just require water. Where these require the whole nine. They need seeds, fertilizer, water. They require a lot. Same with these little vegetable gardens. These are good. I think these might be the way to go. What's the Frontier mod? Oh, these need pallets. Oh, these need pallets. Okay. But these will do carrots, watermelon, tomatoes. I want to do some tomatoes. Is that tomato? That might be tomatoes. Open air garden do tomatoes? Oh, the greenhouse does tomatoes. Yeah, so what I'm thinking is I want to do something else other than grass here. And that means I want to get rid of this thing. There we go. We can take the shovel. We don't need that anymore. We now have a bucket. So if we want to move that lime, we can move it. I don't know where to put it, but we can move it if we wanted to. Just toss that back there. No more shovel. It's done. So I've spoken with Mia this morning, about cleaning this up. And she said she didn't have money to pay for it, but that she did have an old John Deere Gator that we could get if we did clean her road up for her. So that might be something we do. And I might just get it done because we spent a lot of time already doing something like this. But this would also benefit us too, because this is really muddy and this goes up to our place. I just think it would be it'd be beneficial for us. One, we'd get a little John Deere Gator, and then we could get rid of this little guy, which is not as much use, I don't think. It's fairly slow, and this will hook up to the Gator too, so we don't really have to worry about that either. So we could pull this with the Gator as well. We don't have to have this little guy anymore. And also going with open air garden stuff, we could get rid of these. So I don't need these either, because we're not plowing anything up anymore, I don't think. We may hang on to it just in case somebody needs something cultivated or whatnot, but I don't foresee me plowing anything up with that. And the profile hopper we're gonna keep just to mow our yard, because our yard still needs to be mowed, as you can see. So yeah, we'll hold on to that. Yeah, let me go discuss this more with Mia and just see, let's just see how bad this is going to be. At least this is a flatter area, and it's not on a crazy hill, and I got plenty of room here to work and all that kind of stuff. I don't think it would take as long, not near as long to do. So let me ride over. We'll take a look at the Gator. Just headed over here. Mia said it was in the same. It's sitting on the same property as where we were selling the dirt, or we were dumping the dirt for her. So I don't know if we've made it far enough to go in that main gate to the oil fields yet. We'll figure that out. Yeah, there's the property we dumped all the dirt on. Well, let's go see. This is a farmer's market. That's pretty nice. The dairy looks good. I don't know how to get into this place other than where we came in to start with. Oh, looks like there's the Gator sitting there. Okay. Let's just go around. We may have to... Yeah, it looks like we got to cross the tracks right up here. This is where we were coming in to begin with anyway. Very touch and go right here, though. Yeah, it's really muddy. I mean, we're right next to an oil field. It's going to be dirt everywhere. All right, she said just drive on back. Oh, hey, Mark. Got sheep everywhere out here. Nice. She said drive on back, but I'm afraid we'll run over one of her animals. She said I could take a look at it, give her a call, let her know if it's something I was interested in. So, I mean, it's the diesel. It's a John Deere Gator. It's the 6-wheel version. Let's get a little trailer on it, or a little container on it. We could put stuff in. Let's see. It sounds good. Sounds like it runs good. Again, I don't know what much use this would be for us other than to pull stuff around, and it goes faster than our other little John Deere that we have. I feel like this would be an okay improvement, honestly. Yeah, this thing will go. I like it. Okay. And it will pull a trailer, and it looks like it's got some kind of hitch on the front too. Can't tell what it is. Yeah, there's some kind of hitch on the front as well, so it looks like we can, back stuff up, but going forward, as well as hitching stuff to the back. This might be, oh god, see, now we might have to. I just ran into the truck with it. This might be a good trade-off here, I think, just to pick up some more equipment. So I say we do it, and I'll just do it, and then I'll show you the final result, because we don't want to see that again. I don't think moving that much dirt, it kind of gets annoying. But we will make a little more money, so that's good, and we will pick up the Gator. So that's a pretty good trade-off. And again, we'll get rid of our little John Deere. We don't need it. If we get the Gator, it's just 2 pieces of equipment, but one of them does more, because again, we can hitch different things. It's actually got a little carry bed on it, so that's good. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, we can get different beds for that, so we can put different beds on it and just change them out. But if we do need to do anything else, we'll have something we can do, and I think that'll be good. All right, let's go get to work as soon as this traffic jam clears. You know, I've just realized I don't have a trailer, because we were using the other one for the job, and I say borrowing. We weren't borrowing it for our own benefit. We were borrowing it for the job for Oscar. So I'm gonna have to go buy a trailer, and I didn't plan on spending money on a trailer, but I'm gonna need a small one. Put it in the bed of the truck. Try that. I don't know if we're gonna make the amount of money back that we just spent, but I did make enough off of the last job to at least buy us a trailer to move stuff around anyway. Now I don't know. After buying this trailer, I don't know if we actually need the Gator, but it will be worth having to move stuff around, I guess. And there we go. There's our nice new trailer. It is a Stropman, holds 4,000 liters, and dumps to the side. It's pretty nice. It's got different configurations, so I think at some point, you know, we may get into something else. But move a side panel if we need to. We can add side panels if we need to make it bigger. There's lots of little things we can do for sure. Last scoop of dirt. Our road is all cleaned up now, so that's nice. It looks good too. It's nice to have all this old extra topsoil off of it. Means we can go pick up our Gator. Uh-oh, that won't go in there. We'll just drive it over to the store. I don't feel like running the truck. Whoa, God! I don't feel like running the. I don't feel like running the truck back and forth. We'll just run this over there, and then go park our tractor back to the house. So I've been thinking about this. I want to try to sell our little shed thing we have, because it's really in the way. We don't have a lot of stuff to park under it, and I could use that room for either a garden or more greenhouses or something, so we can make some more veggies out of. And I think that's probably the best bet. I think we're going to shoot for that. I'll see what else we can find and conjure up here, but I think maybe saving some room for some more buildings that make sense, and instead of taking up the space and it not being profitable, we can use it to put stuff in that will be profitable. A building just sitting there is not making us money, so we need to use every inch that we can of our little area for making some monies. And you can see we're almost paid for our trailer, which is nice. And again, I don't know how often I'm going to use that trailer, but it's nice to have it in case we need it. And you know, this job wasn't really about making the money off the dirt, even though we made our money back almost. What were we at, like 21,000 or whatever it was? So yeah, we almost made our money back on it, which is pretty good. Also, whoever one of Mia's farmhands came and harvested these fields while we were working on this. It was kind of awkward, but I'm glad they did. It allowed me to park in the field a little bit there. It gave me some more room to work with, because it was really tight down through here to not run over the crops. So very nice that they came into depth. Glad to get them sunflowers out of the way. But yeah, that's you can see it's all nice and cleaned up all the way through. We got all the dirt out of here, so pretty good, pretty good. I think we're gonna park the tractor over here by the house for now. Also, I want to see, while we got this bucket, I want to see if this is possible right here. See if this will go under there. Aha! It will. Okay, good. I'm thinking we don't need something that big to store the grain in, but there's 31,000 liters of it. So I'm thinking maybe if we can, we might maybe possibly almost just sell the wheat. Although it is nice to have. There's something smaller we can keep it in. Because I'd like to sell. That's a nice Meridian grain bin right there. I mean, that thing's probably $30,000-$40,000, which would give us a huge jump start on really building this into a little home garden area, which is basically what we're going to be relegated to. Because again, there's not enough land here to justify buying a harvester or anything. So maybe we just go that route. We do gardening. Animals, some small animals anyway. We definitely don't have room for cows or pigs, but some small animals nonetheless. I think we'd be good. I don't know if we could possibly do like sheep or goats or something, but we could try that too. We'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna sell this, and we'll see how much we can get out of our building. There is a construction going on across the road here, and they also build sheds and metal buildings and such. I've talked to the foreman and got in contact with the owner of the company to see if they might be interested in buying it. And they said since it was fairly new and there was no damage on it, that they would give us a little cash monies for it. So we'll see how much we get. Seems like a good parking spot for the trailer over here. Go ahead and drop it right there. Very nice. I mean, that way we can just back in, right? Grab it. We definitely need a wash on the truck, but it's an old truck. I ain't too worried about it. It's tough. It'll handle it. Hey, we got $4,900 in scrap metal out of that thing. I say scrap metal because I don't know what they're actually going to use it for, but I do know that, you know, they could rebuild it, I guess. But is it worth rebuilding? Not sure. We'll see. Also, we got to run down and pick up our gator because it is sitting there waiting on us. We're done. And I got to add it to my collection over here of small, useless things, I guess. But first, I want to build some more greenhouses. Let me take a look and see what options we can get for the low price of $18,108. I got 2 very big greenhouses constructed, and that's a pretty good deal, I would say. I need to get them filled up, though. We need seed, which we happen to have. I'm not sure that I can empty this back out of here, but we don't need these anymore, so we can get rid of all that. It was good for starting, I guess, but we don't need it now. We will need some over here, though. I don't know if this... Get some seed put in there. We're going to have to go get some more seed and some more fertilizer, which we don't have any fertilizer. We're going to go get some fertilizer and some more seed to fill up these greenhouses. We're going to go get a bunch of water. I'm going to keep my little greenhouse over there because it fits pretty well right there where it's at. Aha! We could unload it. Nice. I'm going to load all this stuff up, take it back to the store, and sell it as well. We'll see how much we get for it. Hopefully we get something out of it. There we go. All right, so we got seed in there, but we need fertilizer. Let's see. We need water, we need seed, we need fertilizer, and we need pallets. This is going to get expensive, but hopefully we can make some serious cash out of this at some point. Should probably turn this off. All right, we got our little stuff loaded up, headed over to the shop. We're going to get rid of this first. And then we're going to get rid of our little John Deere trailer because we don't need it. We've got a bigger trailer. We've got a bigger tractor. Don't need it anymore. We also have the little gator that we still got to get back over to the house. I'm going to try to get that wrangled up as well. With a little help from the shop guys. They helped us unload that. And they actually gave us $16,000 for all that crap, which is kind of crazy. Oh, while we're here, we need to pick up some seed, some fertilizer, and some pallets. So let's go ahead and do that now. All right, got all the stuff back to the house barely. I had to stack stuff on the back wheels back there because it was too heavy for the truck. So, but we got it all back, so that's good. I've got some fertilizer going in. I'm going to use 2 bags on each to start with. We'll see how far this gets us. I do know that I need a bigger water trailer, or I'm going to be making many runs to go get water. So, probably going to look into getting one of those. With a little bit of extra money that we do have for right now, I think it would be good to do so. All right, seed is in. The fertilizer's in. Let's get some seed in there now. I also have 4 bags of seed. We're going to do 2 in each. All right, we got the seeds in. Let's drop some pallets off. Pallets not accepted here, but they're going in though. Okay, that's awkward. Yep, they're going in. Okay. Oh, pallets aren't accepted here. That's where you put water in. I see. Got it. All right, pallets are in. Let's see how we're doing on space here. How much more they can hold? A lot more. We need a lot more pallets, apparently. We have $19.99 in pallets. So every cycle, there's 72 cycles per month, which is 36 per day. That means we're using 2 pallets a day. That's not too bad, actually. We're pretty set here. We just need some water. Water's gonna be the main thing. Water and seed, it looks like it's gonna be the biggest deal. But we're gonna do something that we don't normally get to do. We're gonna do carrots and watermelon, I think. Maybe cabbage. I don't know. We'll see how watermelon pans out with carrots, and eventually we'll put more of these things down. I think that would be great to have. But for right now, that's going to do it for this episode. Man, this one's been a wild ride here. We've gotten a lot done. I'm going to get this little John Deere here loaded up, and then starting the next episode, we'll go pick the gator up, hopefully. And right there. There we go. If you're enjoying the series, hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button. I'll catch you in the next one. Have a great morning, afternoon, wherever you are. Later, folks.